Going on, guys, Jack here, and I am back for episode 38 of the Leicester City career mode. We have got a massive games coming up today. It's a massive doubleheader. City and Chelsea both will be live as we do work towards that transfer deadline day in the next episode. Obviously, last episode, Schmeichel did get sold for around about 16.8 million to AS Monaco. So we're going to look to try and get a replacement in. It was between Jordan Pickford and Kepa we was going for here. And we decided we're probably going to go for Jordan Pickford, see if we can get him into the club. Value for money wise, it looks like it's a good deal. So we'll go for that one. And obviously, hopefully get him for under 30 million. That's what we want to do. So we do offer 29, just under 30 million. But they're adamant, Everton, that they do want over 30 mil. So I accept the fee. I'll go 31.5 million. That will be my final offer. And Marco Silva does accept that. And obviously, Everton were one of our big title rivals last season. Obviously, both of us didn't end up winning the league, but Pickford was a massive part in Everton being so far up the table. So I definitely wanted to get him into the club. It weakens our rivals and it makes us a little bit stronger. So we do offer him a 90 grand per week contract, 500,000 sign-on bonus. He does sign the deal. And he does join the club on a 4-year deal, I do believe, actually. So congratulations to him, and hopefully he turns into a really good player for us. Guys, before we get into today's video, if you could smash that like button, I'd very much appreciate it. And also, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button too. I try and upload as much content as possible. Here's how the league table looks after one game. Obviously, we did play Stoke last episode. That was a 1-0 victory, a late goal for us there. We do sit in 7th place. We're looking to build on that 3 points with a difficult game against Manchester City, but a winnable game, definitely for us. City were a team we played quite a bit last season, I believe, in the FA Cup and in the league. And we had quite a good success rate against them. So, obviously, it's Jordan Pickford's first game for the club. And I'm interested to see how this game does turn out. Kyle Walker, Laporte, Silva, Felipe Luis, Gundogan, Weigl and De Bruyne make up a very strong midfield. Mahrez, Jesus and Sané make up the attack. Obviously, Raheem Sterling comes back to face his former club. Be interesting to see how he does get on, but we'll be City on the front foot here. We do win the ball back though. Dele does play Memphis Depay, who plays in. Sterling's got the pace ahead of Felipe Luis here. No one's going to catch him. He's through on goal, gets his former club, and Raheem Sterling puts that in the bottom corner, and it's a brilliant start for Leicester in this one. 1-0. And, I mean, that is a fabulous goal from Raheem Sterling, in all honesty. He goes through on goal here. It's a good ball from Memphis Depay, who slots it through the middle of the defence here. The centre-back's pushed so far up. Felipe Luis is never catching him with, his legs at the moment. So, well played there for Raheem Sterling. Doesn't celebrate out of respect, but we did find ourselves 1-0 up. But City would come right on the attack now. Jesus gets a shot away. Pickford does really well to get a hand to that one. And inside 10 minutes, we have got a jam-packed game here. Weigl onto the ball, does find Felipe Luis from range, hits the post. It's cleared away by Sessegnon up pitch. Sterling can't win the header. It does fall to Felipe Luis. Does really well to find Sané. Sané onto the ball here. No one shuts him down. He gets the shot away near post, beats Jordan Pickford, and City are back in this game. Leroy Sané with the finish. 1-1 here today. And, I mean, it was a great finish, in all honesty. He got the ball to his feet. I mean, Felipe Luis was probably the main driving force for that goal. Won the ball back brilliantly. And Sané, from that range, one of the best wingers in the world. He's not going to miss. I mean, a really good effort from him indeed. And then they would try and come forward again. The corner does come in. Jesus wins it. Pickford again is equal to his effort. Still, the game is somehow 1-1. And now we need to try and get a bit of a hold in this game. And Memphis does play in Sterling yet again, who pickpockets Felipe Luis yet again. He cuts inside here. Gets a bit of space between him and the defender. Gets the shot away. Ederson does hold on though. Skill of the game is at deadlock. We approach the half-an-hour mark here. It does now find Felipe Luis into Jesus. Jesus finds Julian Weigl. Weigl plays it into Gundogan. Great save again from Jordan Pickford. And City again coming on this onslaught of attacks here. Julian Weigl into Gundogan, into Jesus. Jesus gets away from his man, cuts inside, shoots, post, off the 2 posts, somehow doesn't find a way into the back of it, and we are let off there. But again, City dominating this first half will come again. It's Jesus. De Bruyne, first time effort, and that is a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne. City have the lead. It's 2-1, and I mean, that is a great finish from the Belgian. Again, arguably probably maybe the world's best player in this save at the moment. I mean, he gets the space there. No one really runs to shut him down, and he kind of passes it into the top corner. That's how good he is. So, start the second half, we need to come right back at him. Martial does link up with Depay again. Back to the Frenchman, who gets his shot away, but Ederson is equal to that one. Again, we are looking down for our first defeat of the season. Just the second game, which we did not want here, as Depay plays in Dele Alli from range. again, Ederson, who's had a great game, does keep him out. We wouldn't stop there, though. It's really us now turning the pressure on in this second half. It is Hazard into Ricardo Pereira. The right back gets into a great position, finds the pie, and again, Ederson comes to his team's rescue. He's getting to the 82nd minute now. Time is getting away from us. Martial puts the ball over the top, and he does find the Spaniard Santi Mina on off the bench. Mina runs at goal. Walker's not going to get close to him. He cuts inside. He shoots. He scores 2-2 with just 6 minutes left to go of regular time in this game. Santi Mina has perhaps saved us from a loss here at the Etihad. I mean, what a goal that is. Off the bench, this man just loves a goal for Leicester. He seems like he's been a really good buy. It's just a shame that obviously ahead of him he's got the likes of Martial, Depay, Sterling. Or he would be in his first team, he really would. But his form is really picking up, and you know, if he keeps up at it, he probably will have a first team spot in the next couple of games, especially if Memphis Depay and Martial don't start firing on all cylinders. But a draw does leave us in 6th position going into the game against Chelsea. Tottenham and Bournemouth, the only teams left in the league with that perfect record. So again, not too worried about that. Tottenham obviously won the league in the first season, so we know they've got the credentials to win the league, and the Chowdhury looks like he could be going out on loan to Burnley. But nevertheless, we get ready for the game at the King Power against Chelsea, who are definitely title contenders. I don't know if they won the league last year. I really can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe they did. We'll find out by their badges on their arms in a minute. But yeah, it should be a good game here. Chelsea, a very good side. As Piliqueta, David Luiz, Emerson and Semedo make up a good back four. Jorginho, Dahoud and Pulisic is a good trio. And Willian, Suarez and Hazard pretty much speaks for itself. Good attack there as Maguire wins the header, though. It will be us on the front foot indeed. He plays it in to Naby Keita, who does find Ricardo Pereira in space. It shoots first time and finds the bottom corner. What a finish that is from Ricardo Pereira up the pitch. The right back gets his first goal for the club in a while. I think he hasn't scored since I want to say the first season when we played the 3-4-1-2 formation, or I think it was the 3-1. I can't remember what that formation was. And nevertheless, though, he does score. He was playing right mid that first season, so he did get a couple of goals. But nevertheless, we do score, and we do come forward again. Sessegnon piling on the pressure here for Chelsea. Keita does play it into Martial. Martial turns away, he shoots. Kepa was always stretching for that, but it wasn't on target as Keita comes forward again. He does lay it off into Dele Alli. Dele Alli does find Martial. Martial out wide to Ryan. Sessegnon in a great position here. Cuts it back to Depay. Just over the bar. No goal there, but we come forward again. Raheem Sterling with a great effort, saved by Kepa. Keita keeps it alive. Martial plays it back into safely into Depay. Depay finds Sterling, gets away from the defender, and that is a delicate goal. Well-worked goal from Leicester, who double their lead to 2-0 here. And Chelsea are in real trouble. Obviously, Chelsea are a team that we played a lot last season. I believe we played them, I think, 6 times, I want to say. Twice in the Champions League. I think we played them 5 times we played them. Once in the FA Cup and twice in the league. And I think we won 3 out of them 5 games. Lost 1 and drew 1. So we're definitely looking like we've got Chelsea's number at the moment. But they would come forward here when we moved Dahoud here. The German gets his shot away over the bar, though. Very disappointing for him. They didn't win the league last year. So it must have been Arsenal or Manchester. I think Manchester United won the league last year. Or maybe Arsenal. I can't remember. We'll have to look back and figure that one out. As Dele Alli gets a shot away here. He's denied by the post. Chelsea hanging on by the skin of their teeth here. Semedo comes forward now. For the Blues, plays it back into Jorginho. Jorginho does find Dahoud into Kante, our former player. He shoots, he goes wide of the mark. He always seems to score against us, but not happening today. As Memphis Depay now plays the ball out wide to Sessegnon. Does find Memphis again. Memphis back into Dele Alli from range, and that is stunning from Dele Alli. 3 for Leicester, and it looks like we are absolutely smashing Chelsea here. With 10 minutes left to go in this game, it has been a clinical victory for us. We haven't looked in danger the whole game, and we've found the outlet for another goal here. Dele Alli well played as Martial goes through on goal here. Emerson tries to take him out. He takes him out into the box. It is going to be a penalty, and it is going to be Anthony Martial that's going to step up here. It's just a yellow card for Emerson, who's very lucky. I believe if the game was a bit more competitive, the referee would have had a harder decision to make there, could have sent him off. But nevertheless, Martial does step up in front of the home fans here. Can he put this game to bed? He can. Great finish from him. And it's looking like it's going to be Leicester City 4, Chelsea 0. And that is a massive, massive statement going into the season. Obviously, 3 games in, and we've beaten one of the title challengers in Chelsea 4-0. I mean, that is a stunning result. Very happy with that indeed. And we do move on to a Carabao Cup tie against Preston. Obviously, we want to win the 6 trophies available to us this season. It obviously is the final season I'm going to do for Leicester for a little while. I'm going to take a little break, obviously maybe do a West Ham career mode or maybe a Bundesliga career mode. We'll have to wait and see. Many of you guys, I've done a couple of polls and it seems like you want to see the West Ham career mode, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But we do go 4-1 up here. Goals 3 from Damari Gray and 1 from Simeone, and that would be how the game finishes. We do go through into the next round of the Cup. Again, very well played from the team here. We're going to have a final look at the league table. We are 2 points off the top. Spurs and Bournemouth still continuing their perfect record for the league, so they're the teams to chase at the moment. Next episode, like I said, we've got West Ham, I believe. I believe we have Watford, and I think the Champions League journey starts. We'll find out our group next episode. But guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you did enjoy today's video. As always, if you did, smash that like button. I would very much appreciate it. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you guys.